What's up, guys? It's me, Panda, coming at you again with another Clash Royale video. Today, I'm going to do a tribute video from some of the games that were shared in the clan, and I've had a chance to review. And I think that we can go over some of the situations, and maybe we can all learn how to handle some certain situations together. I've been using all of my own examples for all of the gameplay and stuff like that, but we do have some pretty skilled members of our clan. So let's go ahead and get into a couple of those games. First one here, we're going to be looking at Pandaardvark's Golem deck, which is very well teched against Lava Loon. So, I mean, I feel like, man, with his setup, the way that he has this deck set up, it's practically an auto win against Lava Loon. And so, if you're having trouble against Lava Loon, maybe you might want to take some tips here from Pandaardvark. He has Princess down in the corner, and then in the opposite side, he puts down the Executioner. He already has the Tesla going, and Tesla is, I learned this from Draft actually. Tesla is a perfect 4 for 7 counter against Lava Hound, which is tremendous. There's not very many cards in the game that can trade Lava Hound so effectively without them being able to take advantage of the Lava Hound's um, tank properties and kill your defensive troops as a part of their push. Here he comes again with another Lava Hound, but Pandaardvark already has a pump in play. So he sets down the Tesla, perhaps a little bit too far to the right, but that's really, really safe because we know that it's going to catch the Lava Hound's attention in that position. Doesn't support the Golem too much because he's still waiting to build up a big push here, and with nothing else to throw, it looks like that was a pretty good choice to throw the Miner to force his attention towards that versus the Princess, giving the Princess a chance to maybe get some extra value. Leaking a little bit of elixir here, going to get down the Golem a little bit more in front. Since we're in double elixir and do have a pump down, you can get the Golem down more towards the front of the King Crown Tower, and you'll still have enough elixir to defend. So a small change you can make from first elixir into second elixir. We're going to get down that Electro Wizard and the Princess. The Electro Wizard will die to his push, but it looks like the Golem's going to make it all the way to the tower and for an easy connection there. The tower is going to take out the rest of this mini P.E.K.K.A with the help of this Executioner, and he's going to make a last-ditch effort to try to take out this left tower with everything that he's got, but it looks like with the deck so well teched against Lava Loon, no matter what it is that he tries, that looks like he's not even going to be able to come close to connecting to his tower there. So great game, Pandaardvark. That's a great example of how you would handle one of the toughest decks, I would say, in the meta that gives a lot of us some of the most problems. So if you're having trouble, you might want to make some substitutions to include some of those card choices. Executioner and Tesla and E-Wiz, I would say, were the main stars in that particular match. So let's get into one of these draft challenges, Night Wish draft challenges. This game is by HannahBannana. Let's see now. Given the first choice, Executioner versus Musketeer, I probably would have taken Musketeer as well because it's 4. Executioner is very good. I probably would have taken the Ice Wizard, same as Hannah did, but I would have taken the Battle Ram over the lumberjack just because the battle ram is a better win condition. And then she did take the win condition, the hog rider, over the barbarian hut. Barbarian hut is very good, though, if you do know how to use it. But hog rider is a no-brainer. As far as the way that your strategy on how to use it, it's set it and forget it. So very, very good, solid, safe choice in Hog Rider, especially since we're trying to kind of stack as many win conditions as we can. And Barbarian Hut is not necessarily a win condition. It is definitely a support here. I would absolutely be throwing Zap, okay, in order to try to get those fire spirits away from the musketeer in order for the musketeer to get more shots off versus waiting for the arrows there. So maybe a little difference in the way that I would have played it. But overall, it looks like this is a pretty good defense. Uh, Lumberjack's going to take care of two waves of these barbarians with the help of the tower, hopefully here, and we can get down the Night Witch to try to take care of some of these other troops. Plus, the bats will be taking care of the Lava Hound itself. I would have placed the Night Witch a little further back because she is a melee troop. She's not exactly like the witch, so she doesn't, those bats she sends out won't distract the ground troops such as skeletons would. So played a little too far up on that one, but all in all was okay because the bats ended up doing all the work necessary in order to have a successful defense. Um, Kind of a wasted zap there, but not going to hurt us too badly. Sending in the miner really aggressive with this battle ram plus electric executioner push was very aggressive, and we paid the price for it on that one as they took our first tower of the game. But all in all, it looks like we're pretty even as far as damage goes, especially if we can get this hog rider to connect here, and we do get it to connect for one. We should get the Night Witch down, put it a little further back this time. Again, a little too far up in my opinion, but you know, something we can learn from and stuff, and that's the beauty of reviewing games is learning some of those um, interactions and kind of planning, doing some thinking outside of the game in order to maximize the optimal way to play. So you know, something to think about. It looks like you know, we are out, we are down, but we are certainly aren't out because we have so many good win conditions here. Thinking about knowing that they're going to be coming with a battle ram, she did um, plan for that appropriately with the Ice Wizard and the Musketeer. I would get down another troop here. Yes, good. The Night Witch is going to end up having helping us take out that push. The Night Witch is going to bang these barbarians and the bats plus the um, Musketeer is going to take care of the Lava Hound. In the meantime, a sneaky Lumberjack plus minor push on the left side will sneak in there for the final remaining damage in order to secure the victory. So good game, well played, Hannah, and you made the best out of a pretty aggressive and skilled opponent there. And the last game we're going to review is my good buddy Leaf Pro. This is his 12th win on the Night Witch Challenge, earning him the coveted Night Witch reward. And so we're going to go ahead and watch, and maybe we can learn something from him actually on this one. So looks like um, as far as choices, he's taken the Musketeer over the Wizard. Pretty good choice. I feel really, really comfortable with Musketeer. I think Musketeer is one of the best cards in the game, constructed and in draft. Wizard has very good value in this meta as well, but I would say Musketeer would take the edge over Wizard for the 4 cost over the 5 cost, given they have similar defensive capabilities. The second choice, Ice Wizard over Ice Spirit. I think that's a pretty good choice. Ice Spirit's good in the right constructed deck when you're talking about cycling, but all in all, as far as an overall versatile choice in draft, I would say it's not the best. And so Ice Wiz is kind of a cross between archers and a knight. the way that I see it, because it does have a little bit of more health than archers, um, but it doesn't have quite as much health as knight, and it does have the range like archers, but doesn't have the DPS like archers. So kind of like I said, cross between knight and archers. Ice Wiz a pretty decent choice for draft because it does have that versatility. Third choice, princess over bomber, easy choice. There, princess actually demands an answer, and we haven't even given him a really great answer to Princess, to tell you the honest truth, because his Ice Spirit won't take it out. Everything else costs equal to or more than Princess that we've given him so far. Princess is a great choice. And Three Musketeers versus Inferno Dragon, that's a gift from heaven. Let's be real. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. And we have all air defense here. Four air defense cards, four ranged air units. And our opponent's given us Sparky, which is not terrible. I really do think that Sparky's not a bad card in draft. Um, Gonna wait for him to make the first play here before he drops anything in order to make sure that he counters the first play. He's going to go aggressive with a graveyard. That's a pretty decent play against Sparky, because I know this because I'm a graveyard player. And when I see a Sparky played in the back, a really good idea um, a lot of times is to throw that graveyard, because Sparky can only lock onto one skeleton at a time, so she'll be so confused sometimes that she won't be able to basically handle what's happening. We're going to throw a poison to take care of all of those bats, and the Night Witch, and the big P.E.K.K.A. is going to be um, enough of a tank to get the Sparky to go ahead and take the first tower of the game, and it will actually splash and get a second tower here. So another aggressive Sparky trying to end the game right now, but the guy was ready with Inferno Dragon and was hovering Zap just in case. So there was really no chance we were going to get that Sparky to the main tower, but we have so much air defense, it doesn't look like we are going to have a problem um, taking care of that defensively. So Musketeer is going to engage the bowler while the Night Witch slides in front, which is kind of bad for him. Um, so that was a great idea for him to hang back, for Leaf Pro to hang back there, and not add anything to the Musketeer push, so that because he could anticipate this big push coming in. The guy's graveyard placement was absolutely terrible there, and I understand why he came a little bit more forward, but he did it a little bit early. If he was going to be much more forward, he had to wait until the bowler was further forward in order to make that optimal. Um, Again, the only reason why I know that is because I'm a graveyard player. Perhaps he's not, and just picked the card without having too much experience with it. Tornado is going to be an absolute beast against that push right there, and now Leaf Pro seems to be ready here with the poison. Poison with the now that it takes out skeletons in one tick is a really good option. And Three Musketeers right in the middle is going to help support this big P.E.K.K.A. And this should be enough to hold them off for the rest of the game. Don't think we're going to get the 3 crown on this one, but it doesn't look like we're going to need it, as 1-0 still turns out to be a victory, and that does it. Congratulations, Leaf Pro, with Pandamonium CR's very first Night Witch 12 win reward. So, again, my recommendation to you guys, if you haven't already used your free entry, is is to wait. Honestly, in my opinion, wait until the last day, because all of the best players, all of the YouTubers, all of the pros are going to be wanting to record their gameplay and unlock the Night Witch as soon as possible, so they can get their videos to YouTube and stuff like that. So you're gonna be, if you play right away, you're gonna be banging your head against those dudes, and once they win a Night Witch, I highly doubt they're going to try to play the challenge again, because you can only win one Night Witch the first time. Um, that you get 12 wins. So all of the players who were good enough to bang out 12 wins on the challenge right away will be out of your way. So in my opinion, what will be left is a much more manageable, much more easier to defeat opponents overall. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And congrats to Leaf Pro, and big ups to everybody in my clan who shared videos and were featured today. All right, guys, take care.